Hey everybody, welcome back to Vegas Tips and Tricks. It's our Wednesday show. It's number 77, and you know what we almost always do on the Wednesday show is we talk about another Las Vegas resort and casino. Today we're going to talk about a property that I really couldn't believe that I hadn't already touched on. I keep like a list of the ones I've done and the ones I haven't. There's still a surprising number I haven't done, so we'll definitely make it to 100. But I realized I had never talked about the Paris Hotel and Casino. It opened up in the late 90s, right around the same time that a number of other themed properties opened up. And it seemed like it was kind of overshadowed by the Venetian to the north and Mandalay Bay to the south, and even places like Bellagio in the same general neighborhood. I've always kind of felt like Paris was underrated. And after I stayed there a few years ago, I still clearly and distinctly had that feeling. I think the hotel itself is underrated. They've remodeled pretty much all the rooms over the last 5 or 6 years. They're not the biggest rooms on the strip, they're not the fanciest rooms on the strip, but I think they're very nice, they're very comfortable. Many of them have very good views. I think the hotel, the public spaces there are above average. It feels more elegant than the price would suggest. And, if you're not able to get a room at, say, Caesar's Palace or Cromwell, I think the Paris is a really good substitution. There's a lot of suites there, so it's not that hard to get upgraded if you're a big time player. There's a number of restaurants at the Paris, including Gordon Ramsay's Steak. They have a Vanderpump room there, which sadly took the place of the old Diamond Lounge. And of course, there's a scale model of the Eiffel Tower, and you can go up to the top of it. It's not one of my favorite views in Vegas, but it's certainly one of the more interesting ones. And there's a restaurant about a third of the way up, which serves some decent food at a kind of overpriced level. And it's a really good location. You have an interior walkway right over to what is now the Horseshoe. You're right across the street from Bellagio. You're right next door to Planet Hollywood. I've never spent a lot of time in the casino here, but it's got all the games you want. I don't feel like there's a lot of great casino bars here. You have Gustav's Bar, which is fairly small, and there's a small casino bar in the back where they occasionally have lounge entertainment and stuff. But, it's not my favorite place to hang out, but it is a good location. I think the hotel is underrated. I think you could do a lot worse than booking a few nights at Paris, Las Vegas. We'll be back this Saturday, promise, with another episode of Vegas Tips and Tricks Weekly. We'll be back next week with another one of our Vegas Tips and Tricks Wednesday shows. Until then, I hope you have a great, lucky, and healthy week. We'll talk to you all again real soon. Bye-bye.